Good morning, everyone. So today we will discuss about capacitors. So what is a capacitor? Basically, capacitor is a electronic device which stores the electrical charge is known as capacitor. So we will discuss about capacitor and its principle first. What is a capacitor and its principle? Capacitor and its principle. What is the principle of a capacitor? So capacitor, basically capacitor is a set of conductors separated by an electric medium, dielectric medium, and its function is to store the electric charge and release whenever it's required. So here is the diagram of a capacitor. Here is the diagram of a capacitor connected across a battery source. Then we have connected a switch here to switch on and off the capacitor. So this side is negative and this side is positive. Here is the capacitor and a switch. So always the capacitor and in the capacitor conductor plates are kept in parallel, and a dielectric is separated from the conductor plates each other. So here is the negative charge and here is the positive terminal of the battery. So whenever we put on the switch on, the positive side is applied to the capacitor and it will get positive charge here, positive, and the negative terminal of the battery provides the negative charge here. Okay, so whenever switch on the circuit, the capacitor will getting the positive charge and this side will get the negative charge. So then capacitor will become charged due to there is positive side and there is negative side. Positive side will getting the positive charge, negative side will getting the negative charge. Whenever the negative side of the cathode side provides the negative charge and it will repel some electrons toward the positive. So then here the capacitor will be get charged. Okay, so this is the principle of a capacitor. This is the principle of a capacitor, and capacitor is obviously connected in the capacitor plates are kept in parallel. The dielectric is separated from the conductor plates. Then the capacitor will get charged. So basically, aluminum, ceramic, mica, and paper. These are the dielectric mediums which are used as a dielectric between the capacitor plates. Okay. So a single capacitor, capacitors are used in various electronic circuits and also electrical circuits. So capacitor has been used in electrical use and electronically used, both the electrical and electronically used. So we will know the types of capacitor. So you already know what is capacitor and the principle of capacitor. So what is capacitance? What is capacitance? Capacitance. Capacitance is the property of the capacitor which store the electrical energy. Okay. Capacitor. What is capacitance? Capacitance is the property of the capacitor which store the electrical energy. Is known as capacitance. So the unit of capacitance is farad. Farad. The unit of capacitance is farad. So 1 microfarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 farad. Assume. So 1 picofarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 farad. Okay. So 1 farad is the unit of capacitor, capacitance, and 1 microfarad is 10 to the power minus 6 farad, and 1 picofarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 farad. So capacitance, in capacitance C is equal to what? C is equal to Q by V. C is equal to Q by V. Okay. So 1 microfarad, as you know, 1 microfarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 farad, and 1 picofarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 farad. So what will be the energy stored in the capacitor? Energy stored. So energy stored in the capacitor E is equal to 1 by 2 into C into V square. Is equal to 1 by 2 into CV square. So that is the energy stored in the capacitor. What is the energy? E equal to 1 by 2 C into V square. 1 by 2 into capacitance into voltage square. Okay. So we will solve some problem regarding capacitance, its charge, and the energy stored in the capacitor. So suppose a capacitor is also known as a condenser. Why capacitor is also known as condenser? Because it is stored the electrical energy, some kind of energy it is stored. So condenser means a storage area which stores some property, is known as condenser. So capacitor is also known as a condenser. Okay. So there is a problem. It is a condenser or a capacitor having the capacity of a 1 microfarad of capacitor is charged to 10 kilovolt. 1 microfarad of capacitor is getting charged 10 kilovolt. So 10 kilovolt is equal to how many volts? As you know, 1 kilovolt is equal to 1000 volt. So 10 kilovolt is equal to 10,000 volt or 10 to the power of 4 volts. So what will be the energy stored in the condenser? Energy stored in the condenser. The question is 1 microfarad is getting charged at 10 kilovolt. So 10 kilovolt means 10 to the power 4 volt. Due to because 1000 volt is equal to 1 kilovolt. So 10 kV is equal to 10 to the power 4 or 10,000 volt. So we can get the energy or the stored energy in the capacitor. So the formula of the energy stored E is equal to 1 by 2 into C into V square. So 1 by 2 into what is the capacitance? The capacitance is given 1 microfarad. This. The capacitance is 1 microfarad means 1 microfarad means 10 to the power minus 6 farad. Okay, into V square. What is the voltage? 10 to the power 4 volt. 10 to the power 4 volt. Clear? So the formula says that 1 by E energy is equal to 1 by 2 into CV square. So 1 by 2 into we have taken 10 to the power minus 6 because 1 microfarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 farad. So 1 by 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power 4. Okay. So 10 to the power 2 is equal to 100 by 2. 100 by 2 equal to 50 joules. So what will be the energy stored? That is 50 joules. In a 1 microfarad capacitor, the question said that it will getting charge 10 kilovolt is equal to 10 to the power 4 volt 10 or 10,000 volt. So energy stored C equal to 1 by 2 into Cv square. 1 by 2 into C capacitance is 1 microfarad. So 10 to the power minus 6 farad into 10 to the power 4 the voltage. So here is the answer. So is equal to 50 joules. Then we will know the types of a capacitor. Types of a capacitor. So according to their dielectric medium, capacitors are basically 4 types. Basically 2 types capacitors. One is fixed capacitor. Another is variable capacitor. So capacitors are basically also 2 types: fixed capacitors and variable capacitors. What is fixed capacitor and what is variable capacitor? Fixed capacitor is a capacitor whose capacitance value are fixed. Whose capacitance value are fixed. And variable capacitor whose capacitance value is varies or variable is known as a variable capacitor. So fixed capacitors are of 4 types. Basically, fixed capacitor are of 4 types. Paper capacitor. Second one is mica. Third one ceramic. Fourth one is electrolyte. So fixed capacitor are of 4 types: paper capacitor, mica capacitor, ceramic capacitor, and electrolytic capacitor. So paper capacitor, mica capacitor, these are the fixed capacitor whose capacitance value is fixed and they are used in electronic circuits. Here is the diagram of a paper capacitor. So So these are the aluminum foil and tin foil. Aluminum or tin foil, and these are the papers. So paper is used as a medium. Aluminum or tin foil are folding together and inserted in this capacitor. So these capacitor values are of 5 microfarad to 50 microfarad. These values are of 5 to 50 microfarad. Okay. So this is the diagram of paper capacitor. And what is mica capacitor? Mica capacitor is mica capacitor is so these are the terminals and mica sleeves and conductor plates. So in mica capacitor, these are the construction diagram of mica capacitor. These are the mica sheets here and conductor plates here. In between the conductor plates, the mica sheets are used as a dielectric medium which separates the two diagram of conductor. And its capacitance value is 0.001 microfarad into 0.001 microfarad to 10 microfarad. 0.001 microfarad to 10 microfarad, and it is 5 microfarad to 50 microfarad. Okay, its capacitance value is 5 to 50 and 0.001 into 10 microfarad. So ceramic and electrolytic, these are the another kind of fixed capacitors. It is used in electronic circuits. Okay. So electrolytic capacitor and ceramic capacitor. Ceramic capacitors are the value of ceramic capacitor is 0.01 picofarad to 0.5 picofarad. 0.1 picofarad to 0.5 picofarad. Okay. So there the fixed capacitor and variable capacitor whose capacitance value is varies. Okay. So we will know about the electrical use of a capacitor. The electrical use of a capacitor. So what is the electrical use of a capacitor? Electrical use of a capacitor. What is the electrical use? Capacitors are also used in electric circuits. For example, single phase motors or capacitor start motor or ceiling fan motors. Like, so why the capacitor is used in ceiling fans or capacitor motors or single phase motors? Single phase motors. So capacitor, why capacitor is used in single phase motors or ceiling fans or capacitor start motor? Because the capacitor is used to split the phase or split the phase of the windings. Okay, and provide high starting torque to the motor winding. So capacitor is used in single phase motors or single fans or ceiling fans. And second one is fluorescent tubes. Fluorescent tubes. Why? Because fluorescent tubes, the capacitor is used in fluorescent tubes because it provides the high starting current to the tube circuit, to the fluorescent tube circuit. So capacitor is used in this fluorescent tubes. And third one, in inductive circuits. In inductive circuits, the capacitor are used. Why? Inductive circuits means a capacitor is used in inductive circuits to improve the power factor. To improve the power factor, capacitor is used in inductive circuits. Inductive circuits. Fourth, why? To improve the power factor. Fourth is distributors. In distributors. Distributor means in automobile sectors, in auto vehicles, bus, car, motor, cycle, automotive industries, the capacitor is used. Okay. So here is the use of a capacitor in electronic circuit and electrical circuit. Then we will know the series and parallel connection of a capacitor. Here is the series connection. Series connection of capacitors. Okay, here is the battery, here is the supply source, and three capacitors are connected series. C1, where it is named C1, C2 and C3, and the voltmeters are connected across the capacitors. We are named V1, V2, V3, V1, V2 and V3. So the capacitors are connected in series where C1, C2, C3 are connected in series, and V1, V3, V2, V3 are the voltage across the capacitor. Let the charge Q, what is the formula of Q? Q is equal to V by C, or voltage is equal to Q by C. V is equal to Q by C. Voltage. So V is equal to Q by C, or Q is equal to V into C. This is the formula. to getting the charge or to getting the capacitance or getting the voltage of a capacitor. So V is equal to Q by C. So the voltage V is equal to Q by C. Okay. So in capacitors, due to the voltage source are connected in series or the capacitors are connected in series, so we know V is equal to Q by C. Then V1 is equal to what? V1 is equal to Q by C1. V2 is equal to Q by C2. V3 is equal to Q by C3. Okay, so we know the total voltage V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is equal to Q by C is equal to V1. V1 is equal to Q by C1. Q by C1 plus Q by C2. V2 is Q by C2. V3 is equal to Q by C3 plus Q by C3. Implies that 1 by C Q common निकल है 1 by C is equal to Q into 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So Q 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Here the equivalent capacitance. In a circuit, the equivalent capacitance will be 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 and plus 1 by C3. So similarly in parallel connection, the capacitor will be the opposite. Parallel combination of capacitor. Okay. So in parallel connection, the capacitor 3, we are taking the 3 capacitors in parallel. C1, C2 and C3. Here are 3 capacitors connected parallelly in a circuit. So let's see. C capacitance. C is equal to what? Q is equal to C into B. This is the formula. Let the charge Q is equal to C into B. Okay. So Q1, Q2, Q3. So charge in capacitor C1. Okay. So Q1 is equal to C1 into V1. So C1, what will be the charge in Q1, Q2 and Q3? So C1 into V. So Q2 charge in capacitor C2 is equal to C2 into V. Similarly, Q3 charge in capacitor C3 is equal to C3 into V. So the total charge Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. What is the formula of Q? Q is equal to V into C. So V into C is equal to V into C1 plus V into C2 plus V into C3. Implies that common we are taking common in voltage V into C, V common C1 plus C2 plus C3. So C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So we are getting the equivalent capacitance in series connection will be C is equal to C1 plus C2 C3. Similarly, parallel in series connection, the equivalent capacitance will be 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Okay. So here is the series and parallel connection of capacitor. Got it.